of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Tennessee Volunteers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So Oklahoma's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. Got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Direct snap. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. On target. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. A run for the quarterback. Across the 45. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Sooners have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Could be an alley. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Robinson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Now on the move. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown Sooners. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. He is in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Bishop. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Right back to the well. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. A designed run for the quarterback. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this defense has come out really, really strong. I mean, this is the third possession. They've already got 2 stops, and now they try to take advantage of them and go over the top because the D's been aggressive. Still doing a great job staying disciplined, staying home. To start this football game, man, they have been lights out.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points.
Open field on the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the ball's headed quickly to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he's in! Touchdown, Volunteers!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Batir. Under fire. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted. All wrong play. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job on the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Tennessee ready to Big Orange offense on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires on the move. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Fourth down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And they get him down short of the 1st down marker.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. To the air, it's Mateer. The screen, he's got wheels. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Going to the run, it's Bishop. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. To the air, it's Mateer. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the air on second and short. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it down the field. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Bulldogs. Looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss, they lead here in the first half. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Using his feet, finding some room, crosses midfield, at the 30, he's at the 10, touchdown Oklahoma! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clip here. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own 8. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown Sooners. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to do it.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Now it's 2nd and 4 from the 20. Quarterback making adjustments. Running inside. It's Bishop. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Here's the return. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stealing a score
He
on
runs
special
through a kill
teams.
shot with punt return.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof.
That was a
and
good move
takes
after the break
off,
tackle.
erases angles. His speed
It's
back
the
there as
kill
a punt
shot.
returner, man,
He's
is it
not even.
dangerous.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown.
He supposed to stumble. So I would expect that more.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. 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 Ready, go.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He rifles one deep down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get it.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown ball! Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And right down the middle. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Their lead now down to 14. Might be a little game pressure on this drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play, but understand that guy's a weapon. Good job by the defense seeing it, breaking on the football, getting him on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He uncorks one deep. Snatches it on the right. Touchdown, Volunteer! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback keeps it. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they get so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. Going to field this one in tight quarters, and the returner will be brought down. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Pulls it in. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And how about the creativity by the offense? You split your running back all the way out wide. Why? You like the matchup. Like, he can be a receiver. He can run routes. He stays on the outside part of the field. They like the matchup. They throw it to him. He wins that rep. Nice job by this offense.
The Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Staley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna look downfield again. They'll run the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Gonna let it fly. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Oh, man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Now the play fake. Got his man on the outside. Snags it, and he's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Volunteers will call their 1st timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got enough for the 1st. There's a crease. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. After run, now throw. He's got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. This quarterback part of their running game. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.